Jason, difficult result to take, obviously, as well. I suppose the biggest thing is to kind of stay together after that. Now, within that and both the context of the run that you're on.
Yeah, I mean, there's no getting away from the facts of that. We take full responsibility. We know that the result run that we are on is not good enough and where we want to be. The spirit of the team will be there. That much I do know. It is there, and we will stick together, and we just got to keep going. I think the emotion of what I'm feeling right now from a result point of view, it hurts. Part of me looking at the overall performance, maybe harsh, slightly harsh. You know, it could have gone either way. Connor was excellent for us today. Made a few fantastic saves for us, but I think we had our own bits of pressure as well in and around the box, and you know, we need to find a way of hitting the net. So that's where we are at the moment. That's where we find ourselves. We'll front it up, and we'll keep going.
You've said there that about kind of taking the emotion out of it. Is that kind of essential as well when you come to analyse results like this in the cold light of day and work to improve yourselves?
Well, it's an emotional game. We're all in it and want to give everything. I think, you know, everybody is giving everything for each other out there. It's there for all to see. Everybody's working together to try and turn it around. You know, the emotion's going to be there, but when you go back to the drawing board and break it down of the bits where we do well and the bits where we still need to improve, they are bits. I think there's lots of good stuff that we can come away from, as we have done in many games which we've found ourselves on the wrong end of the result. So, you know, today is almost another one of them that we need to find a way of scoring for sure. And obviously the goal that we've conceded is, you know, it's a nothing goal from our point of view. You know, I think they may argue that it was maybe clinical, you know, touch, square, goal, in an instant. So, yeah, it's a bitter pill to swallow for us today. Another one, but we'll be back to the drawing board, and we'll be giving it everything we've got on come Saturday, that's for sure.
The two kind of go hand in hand, don't you? Because if you don't score when you're on top, there's more pressure on you guys at the other end to keep the clean sheets. I suppose it's a matter of working that out together.
And that's what we have to do, and that's what we're all working very hard to try and come up with the solutions for that. I think between the boxes, there's nobody that has worried us. We've played a lot of good stuff in between it, and we need to just find a way, certainly, when we get up to that final third, of being more clinical, and you know, whether it's the final pass, being in the right area, and obviously at the same time it's locking it out. Today we worked very hard in the week. We knew Derby's threats of, you know, I think they've got the most highest crosses in the league, so we knew that, you know, if the ball is wide, there's a chance that they're going to sling it in at all costs. So, you know, on the whole, I thought we defended the threats relatively well. Moments in the game where we was trying to play maybe a mistake and they got in, which is going to happen at times in a game when you're trying to play. That's part and parcel of the risk that we're willing to take and try and play. So, you know, disappointing not to come away with a clean sheet, concede the goal that we have. We've had good moments and pressure up there without hitting the onion bag. So it's back to the drawing board. But like I said, I'm confident that we can turn it around, that's for sure.
The manager's talked about the role of senior players in there, including you and some of those other lads as well, to kind of be the leaders of that collective and use your experience to help them through. Do you kind of guys see that, and is the responsibility on you senior players to do that?
100%. Yeah. 100%. I'll take all that all day long, and that's part of my job in there to make sure that each and every one of the lads are in a good spirit and ready to fight again, because it's difficult when you're on the run of results that we are to keep getting off the canvas and going again emotionally, like I say. But it's the job, and you've got to get used to getting off the canvas, rolling your sleeves up and getting ready to fight again. Part of my job is to make sure in that dressing room that that's going to happen, and it will happen.